What up, what up? I'm ImChrisDuke, coming at you live. Just wanted to do a quick little video. It's been a while. Just say what's up to everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying some time off from work. Well, that is if you can afford to. Luckily, I guess for me, I'm in a field where I'm considered essential, so I'm working. So that's a good thing. So for those of you who aren't working, and if you're having a hard time, I hope you get out of it soon. Hope things turn around. But in the meantime, get some projects done. You know, if you got some stuff sitting in your garage or at your house that you've been meaning to install, or some work you've been meaning to do in your car, I guess now's the time. As long as you've got the motivation. So I'm here to motivate you. But so I just want to talk a little bit about this Max. So I have been in touch with Nisformance. I want to get this vehicle up to Darren at Nisformance and finish it off. But for the time being, as it stands, or as it sits, you know, I've been driving it every weekend or almost every weekend. Just, you know, don't let it sit too long. And it runs a little temperamental because the tune's not really dialed in right for the setup I got. The tune is basically set up for, you know, an old setup. So, you know, it still runs pretty nice, but sometimes it gets a little temperamental and a little funny. But yeah, I'm still loving it though. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. Still love my Nissans. So, you know, it's a nice cool day out here in Florida today. And just chilling in the garage, just doing a little cleanup. What else needs to be done? I probably mentioned this in the past, but just kind of going through it on my own, through my own head, you know, I'm just kind of, you know, mapping this out. So in the trunk, I still have a bunch of suspension stuff that needs to go on, just bushings and things like that. And we gotta redo the boot on the passenger side because it leaks right here. So basically every week I pull the car out and I clean up the grease on the ground. It's not terrible, but it's been doing that since, I don't know, at least a year now or more. But I don't use the car every day, so it's not the end of the world. For those of you who don't know, I did do the carbon fiber hood a few months ago, and I really love it. I do want to protect it in some way. I mean, I've been keeping spray wax on it, but I don't really let it sit in the sun. But I still want to get something on there just so the sun doesn't start messing it up. Still have to do the exhaust, still running open headers. These are the Nisformance headers that we installed when we did everything last year on the vehicle. And I like the sound. Sometimes it's a bit much, but I mean, I kind of like the raspy loudness of it. I like the pops and crackles and everything. So I'd asked Nisformance if we could do something like a cutout or something where I can kind of switch back and forth between, you know, open and closed, I guess you could say. So when we get it over there and I have a little more conversation, we'll kind of figure out what the deal is there. But just thinking about it, let me see. So finish off the exhaust with the air exhaust. So I'll have the full Nisformance set up as far as that goes, from headers all the way back. And then, and I think that Darren might revise kind of what we had talked about, because it's been a while when we talked about what we're going to do with this vehicle. But there was a gutted manifold, I believe, and a different throttle body setup. I don't know if he was going with different injectors. I think this now has the GTR injectors. What else? Obviously a retune, reflash. So right now, I would guess I'm still putting somewhere around 3 to the wheels. That's what it was last time. I don't know if it's more or less with this header set up and with the old tune still on the car. I mean, it feels, you know, the butt dyno tells me it's faster, but that might just be placebo effect. You know, it just feels, the car is just very dramatic. It's loud. You know, there's a lot of torque. And, you know, with the front wheel drive, it just adds to it. But I think that's more or less it. There's not a whole lot more. I mean, other than things like stereo system, because I'm still rocking this crappy stock system. I mean, I don't even bother listening to it because I can't hear it over the exhaust anyway. So what's the point? And, you know, paint at some point, but honestly, I'm not really concerned about it. This car looked really ratchet when I got it. It looks a lot better. It's not perfect. It's not a show car by any means, but it shines half decent now for what it is. I don't know if it was like sap, like a sap tree. And the guy who had it before, like, took all that stuff off with sandpaper. Even on some of the glass, you see it. It's probably ruined the glass, but not a big deal. I really don't care too much about that. But that's about it. I just wanted to do a quick little check-in. I mean, you know, I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos because not a whole lot's changed. So let me show you what I got in the trunk. Alright, let's see what we got here. And I really have to put the trunk back together too, all the plastic. Some of the pieces from the bottom of the car in here. I mean, kind of minor stuff, but still. So what is this here? We got the Energy polyurethane shifter bushing set. What is this? So I remember what half this stuff is because I bought it a while ago. What the heck is this? Let me just open it up and see what it is. Now I'm trying to remember what the heck this is for. I bought two of these for some reason and now I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna look up the part number later and I'll be able to figure out what the heck this was. Because I probably bought this a good year ago. There's the part number. So. What's this box? I really need to stop buying stuff and then forgetting what the hell I bought. I'm gonna look this part number up because shit, I don't remember. Okay, these are, this was what? Suspension parts. Oh, rear beam axle kit. Super Pro. Some Australian company. There's another rear suspension piece that I haven't gotten on yet. Yeah, these are the same part number, they're just boots. 103-228. These fender guards or whatever that I never put back on, that go to the front. But I kind of like them without it, so I don't know, I might just leave it. Still have them in the back. Maybe I'll just take them all off, I don't know. Either all off or all on. Right now I have half on, half off. That's about it as far as the stuff I've got here. Yeah, aside from that, it's just some little minor stuff, and then the stuff that Nisformance is gonna do, and I mean, I'm pretty much done. Alright guys, well, that's about it. I'm gonna sign off, head back in the house, and grab something to eat. Check you out next time. Peace.